students, this is your commerce class. In commerce, there are so many subjects you have opted. Business studies is one of the subjects of commerce. This is a very interesting subject. So, this is a theory subject. In this subject, you will study what is business and what are the related aspects which related to business. So, from starting point, I want that you should know first of all what is the syllabus of business studies according to CBSE and what are the contents in the syllabus. You should know first of all this, and after then we will start business studies, because first of all planning is very much necessary for the completion of the task so that results can be best. Business study paper, code number is 054. Your paper will be of 3 hours. Theory paper of 80 marks and the project at the year end will be of 20 marks. Your syllabus is overall divided into 2 units, that is Unit 1 and Unit 2. In Unit 1, Part A, Foundation of Business are there. In Foundations of Business, the main topics are nature and purpose of business and form of business organization. The very first chapter, nature and purpose of business. In this chapter, we will discuss about business and its concepts and what is the purpose of business, why we do business. In other subject, the chapter number 2, form of business organization. In this, we will do what are different type of business organizations, that means sole trade, partnership. These are the form of business organizations. So it will carry 16 marks. These 2 chapters will carry 16 marks. The third one is public, private and global enterprises, and the fourth one is business services. Third and fourth part, third and fourth chapters are of 14 marks. Next, 5 number chapter is of emerging modes of business, the new trends in which the business is now coming into existence and the modes of business nowadays business is using. The 6th chapter is social responsibilities of business and business ethics. So this will carry 10 marks. So overall marks will be 40 if we talk about part A, and then part B, finance and trade is the main topic, in which we will do sources of business finance, how can we get finance, what are the different sources where we can get finance from, and the 8th chapter is small business, in which we will discuss what are the different type of small business. So these 2 chapters 7 and 8 will carry 20 marks. The 9th chapter is internal trade. So internal trade is the trade within the boundary of the country, and it is of 20 marks with 10th chapter, international business. International business is the business at worldwide level. So 9th and 10th chapter will be of 20 marks. So it will be of 40 marks if we totally see it. So the total number of marks is 80, and at last project will be of 20 marks, and the guidelines will be given to you time to time. We are going to start is foundations of business. The very first chapter, nature and purpose of business. First chapter. In this chapter, we will discuss the history of trade and commerce in India, indigenous banking system, rise of intermediators, transport, trading communities, merchant corporations, major trade centers, major import and exports, position of Indian subcontinent in the world economy, and business meaning and characteristics of business, business profession and employment, the difference between these three concepts. Next is objectives of business. The next is classification of business activities. That means business activities can be classified in various forms. That means business can be in various forms. That means industry and commerce. In industry, we manufacture, and in commerce, buying and selling of goods happens. So we will study in this part. Next is industry. Commerce, trade, types, internal trade, external trade, wholesale and retail, and auxiliaries to trade, banking, insurance, transportation, warehousing, communication and advertising. These are the main obstacles in business. So we will study one by one all of these, their meaning and descriptions also. Last is business risk. So we will do business risk. What are the elements that create risk in the business? So it is your first part, first chapter, that is nature and purpose of business. Now we are going to start. So students, this is your syllabus. We will do everything according to syllabus of CBSE. Assignments will be provided to you time to time, and video links will be sent to you. According to video links, assignments will be there. So prepare notes on day-to-day basis, and regular work should be there. And one more thing is that regularity should be there in your work, and if you have doubts, you can ask me anytime.
Shikha, Parul, Nihal and Manik have been friends in class 10. After the exams are over, they happen to meet at a common friend's Rohit house, where they begin to share their experiences of examination days. Rohit's father intervenes and asks about their well-being. He also inquires from each one of them about their career plans. But no one replied them correctly. Rohit's father suggests them that they can opt for business as a challenging career. He himself is a businessman. Shikha gets excited by the idea, said to yes, business is really good for making lots of money as compared to other fields. But Rohit's father quoted over here that there is lot more to business than earning only money. He further added that all human beings, wherever they may be, require different types of goods and services to satisfy their needs. The necessity of supplying goods and services has led to certain activities being undertaken by people to produce and sell what is needed by others. In a specific sense, business refers to an occupation in which people regularly engage in activities related to purchase, production and sale of goods and services with a view to earning profits. Now let us have a look on the characteristics of business activities. It is an economic activity because it is undertaken with the object of earning money or livelihood and not because of love, affection, sympathy or any other sentimental reason. Production of goods and services. Before goods are offered to people for consumption, these must be either produced by business enterprises. Thus, every business enterprise either manufactures the goods it deals in or it acquires them from producers to be further sold to final consumers. Sale of exchange of goods and services. Business involves exchange of goods and services for a value. If goods are produced not for the purpose of sale, but say for personal consumption, it cannot be called a business activity. Cooking food at home for the family is not a business, but cooking food and sell it to others in a restaurant is a business. Thus, there should be sale or exchange of goods and services between the buyer and the seller. Dealings in goods and services on a regular basis. Business involves dealings in goods or services on a regular basis. One single transaction of sale or purchase does not constitute the business. For example, if a person sells his domestic television even at a profit, it will not be considered a business activity. But if he sells regularly through a shop, it will be regarded as a business activity. Profit earning. One of the main objective of business is to earn income by the way of profit. All businessmen make possible efforts to maximize profits by increasing the volume of sales or reducing costs. Risk element. No business can altogether do away with risk. Risk is uncertainty associated with loss. It is caused by some unfavorable or undesirable event.